Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Gigi with Gigi Loves Beauty too, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I am doing a good old-fashioned get ready with me, where I show you guys how I created and got this look. And we're testing some new to me products from both Give Beauty and WYN Beauty, both brands which are on their way out and are being discontinued. So I picked up these products at a super discounted rate. So without further ado, let's get started with this video, y'all. I heavily debated in my mind whether or not I even wanted to record this video, but I'm getting ready to do my makeup anyway, so I figured why not capture the process on camera. I typically would only do videos like this in a live setting, and I hesitated so much to do it with my background being the way it is, but this is where I do my makeup every single day. And I tell you guys all the time that I am a regular person and not everything in my life is perfect. So I'm in my basement. My basement is unfinished. I apologize if the background bothers you, but I figured I would just film this and put it out there and see what happens. I personally love watching like chatty get ready with me videos. I don't know exactly how chatty I'm gonna be, but this definitely is just gonna be a real chill get ready with me. And I'm gonna try not to edit too much out. The only things that I'm not gonna show on camera are doing my brows and putting on my false lashes. But everything else, well, actually no, I'm not wearing false lashes today. I'm trying a new to me mascara. So nix that whole thing. Anyway, I say that to say I see a lot of people saying that they miss, you know, the old days of YouTube when people just used to sit down and have fun putting on their makeup, and it was about the actual just applying the makeup, not necessarily about the products. I am focusing on some products today from Give Beauty and WYN Beauty. So yeah, these products, these two brands apparently are going away, and their stuff is on super duper clearance right now. So that's my type of price point that I like to purchase makeup from. So we've got some products here. I'm gonna try them out, test them out, let you know how I feel about them. Some of them I've already tried, but some of them I have not. So first things first, let's put on some lip prep. This is the Lawless Forget the Filler. By the way, I decided that I'm not gonna do lives anymore, just because my attendance is very, very poor on those. You know, I just can't attract the audience that I'm looking for in my live video. So I figure I'll just put this up. If it gets low views, that's okay. I don't really care. I'm just testing this out on my channel to see if I want to keep doing videos like this. But this is the Lawless Forget the Filler lip plumper, lip gloss that everybody raves about. And I have an unpopular opinion. I don't really care for this. It's okay. This little tiny guy right here was $15 from Sephora. I don't feel like it's worth the price. It plumps, it gives an okay plumping, but I really feel like I'm not the target audience for this product right here. Anyway, let me go ahead. I'm gonna do my brows. I'm not gonna do them on camera, but I am gonna show you what I'm using. So the Give Beauty, this is the Hella On Point Brow Pencil, and this is in 6, and I have several of these. It has a spoolie on one side, pencil on the other, and I have this down here because literally that is all that I have left. So I have this down here in my shop, my stash, because I'm going to use this up. So let me do my brows and we'll continue on with the get ready with me. My brows are done. I really like that shade because it's like an espresso or like a blackish brown, which is my favorite to use. Sorry, I'm gonna be doing a lot of adjusting. Like I said, I normally do this kind of stuff live. I don't really record like get ready with me's in real time, so please excuse me if I'm rusty. But I'm gonna prime my eyes. I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop Party Proof primer, and this is just down here in my shop, my stash. The spoolie looks like this. I don't use the spoolie. I use a brush, the other side of this Anastasia brush right here. So I just take some product off of the wand. It's a really thick consistency, so I just take some product off the wand like so, and then I'm going to put it on my eyes. Hold on, I need a closer mirror. Sorry about this, y'all. Blind as a bat, y'all. So I need a closer mirror so that I can really be precise when placing this primer on. Doesn't really have any pigment to it. It just gives a really nice base. And when they say party proof, girl, this is party proof, okay? I've actually worn eyeshadow. I have fallen asleep in my makeup and eyeshadow, and using this primer, when I woke up in the morning, my eyeshadow still looked like I just put it on. So that stuff right there is the real deal. And you can blend over top of it as well. I find that the consistency is solid enough where I don't have to set it. All right, so we're gonna go in with, I have two eyeshadow palettes here from Give. These are the packaging. This one is the Simple Kind of Life. And this one is Make Me Like You. Make Me Like You I found on Mercari. And this one I got off of Sephora for a super, I think I only paid like $12 for this. And I think I only paid like $12 for this too. So these are the two color palettes. I'm probably going to use this one today. And I'll use this one another time. So let me get out my favorite blending brush, which is my Morphe M504. And I'm going to go into this shade. I'm going to start with that shade right there. This palette does have a mirror, so I am going to use that. So you can see what it's doing when I pick up the shadow in the pan. And today I'm just doing kind of a simpler eye look with a bold lip, because the colors that I want to try, the color that I want to try from WYN Beauty is very bold. So it's just a subtle deposit of color right there. I'm gonna add a little more and blend a little more. So do you see how smooth? Look at how smooth it blends over that primer. So I'm gonna take the same exact brush with my shadow switcher. I'm gonna swap that off, and then I'm gonna go in with the deeper shade right here. They do have names. The names are on the back. So here, I'll just show you what I'm doing. I'm just kind of tapping my brush in here. I don't like how small this pan is, I'm gonna be honest with you. And then I'm gonna go a little bit lower in my crease. And blend that out. I don't think I'm gonna go in with the black shade today. Okay. I like where this is headed. This Singe Beauty, this is the E05, and I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade right here, with this tiny blending brush, and I'm going to use that right here to highlight my brow bone and blend in with the crease. I'm mainly just, I feel like I'm just talking about the makeup, not necessarily a topic, but I mean, let's just chat a little bit about, you know, my life and what's going on. I did post a little decorating day in the life vlog, and that should already be up by the time this video goes up. I'm gonna go back in with my Morphe brush and just kind of blend the edges right here. Talking about how I got laid off and how my situation has changed, and my husband and I have decided that now I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. I am looking forward to that journey to start again. I'm not a stranger to being a stay-at-home mom. I did it for my older children. I talked about this on Instagram, but I'll talk about this here too. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just taking the Gourmand Girls glitter primer. I put a little bit on the back of my hand with another one of these brushes, and I use that to apply to the lid, like right here and in. And I do that. Let me get another. Let me get the mirror from the palette so I can really see what I'm doing. And I do that for the shimmer. Anytime I put shimmer on my lid or any type of metallic on my lid, I like to use some type of glitter primer or a sticky base so that it has something to stick to, and also the color of the shadow is amplified as I can get it. Because I really do, if you're new here, I prefer the indie shades, you know, the shifty, shiny, sparkly, whatever glitter I could get, that's what I want. But so it's got two metallic shades. I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. This one is like more pinky champagne. This one is a little bit warmer, as you can see. I'm gonna use one of my silicone applicators because the pan is so incredibly tiny. So I have these double-ended sponge tip applicators that I get from Amazon. And I like these because the handles are long and it's easy for me to grip these. And I'm just going to go all the way in. This eye look is going to be pretty simple. I think the next time that I do this, I might do a more like a more in-depth kind of look. But again, I just wanted to try this format style of video and just kind of see how it does on my channel. Okay, that's really pretty. I'm going to take that same little singe brush. This is what I do. And then I just kind of go over the edge right in here. And then I'm going to take my M504 and just lightly dust over the edge here to seamlessly blend it. And that is pretty much going to be the eyeshadow. So let's do the other eye. I'll do that again with you on camera. I still have some primer left on my hand, so I'm going to use that. Yeah, y'all, this job market is just complete trash. Like orange face. And I don't like talking about politics. I typically don't talk about politics at all because of just how divisive our society is right now. But Mr. Orange Face is just totally jacking everything up right now. And I'm not a fan. But yeah, job market is not being very kind to us. I know I'm not the only one that's going through this. And I apologize for how my voice sounds. I just didn't want to be like super loud and crazy. And my allergies are kind of bothering me a little bit. So if I sound a little bit nasally, I'm sorry. But again, I'm giving you the real Gigi, okay? This is like, again, this is typically what I would do during my live videos. Like my live get ready with me's. But since I'm not doing those anymore, we're going to do just a good old-fashioned makeup application. So to me, this is just these sponge tip applicators. This is just like putting it on with your finger, but with a little bit more precision. You know what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm talking about? I'm actually going to amplify this side up a little bit more too. And then I can even use the tip of it to like blend. If you could see that technique right there. And then same thing, that singe brush. I'm gonna blend over here. Morphe M504 and blend the edge. And y'all, that is my typical eyeshadow application when I'm going for something that is not too much. My first impression, because this is the first time I'm actually using an eyeshadow from Give. I mean, I think they're cute. I'm just taking a maple white and I'm gonna clean off some of the glitter fallout right here. It's nice. It's a nice formula. I like the shimmer. Is it like in comparison to the Wham Bam Thank You Man Pow Shifty Shinies that I like? No, but I would definitely, this is something that I could definitely travel with because of the size compact and the variety that you get. You get, you know, a nice transition, a nice bone shade, which I love, a nice deep shade. You have a black, and then you have two shimmers, a warm and a cool tone. So it's good. It's a good little palette. I do enjoy that. So I'm going to go under my eye with some eye cream. This is the Saturday Skin eye cream. We're going to put that on. Your girl is of a particular age. So I'm 46 years old, in case you are wondering. So we're going to put on some eye cream. I'm not going to put on any actual face primer because the complexion products that I'm going in with are skin tints. And one of the skin tints that I'm going to put on first is actually going to act as my primer. So I just wanted to put that down. I do need to do something on my waterline. Just looking in here, I might just go with my NYX right here in Sparkle Nude. So let me do that. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm probably going to have to go off camera really quickly and fix that. But yeah, see, it just added a little bit of brightness. I'm going to intensify it just a little bit, and then we'll get into mascara. I'm going to be getting up close and personal with y'all. This is the WYN Beauty, what is this called? The Big Vision Lengthening and Defining Tubing Mascara. And the shade is in Focus Black. The sticker that I have right here is because I just opened it. So this is open October of 2025. And I have my mirror. Sorry if you can see it in the corner right here. I have it there because I need the super magnifying in order to do this. So here's the wand. It's got an interesting shape. I'm going to pull this mirror close to me and just here. I'm going to have to do this looking down. Finagle how I'm going to do this so you guys can still see what I'm doing on camera. Yeah, you can still see. I'm blind as a bat, y'all, so I need the super 5 times magnification in order to do my lashes. Okay, it says this is a tubing mascara. I have had pretty decent success with using tubing mascaras. Yeah, this is definitely very lengthening. I'm not quite seeing volume yet, but again, I only have on one coat. So there's one coat versus no mascara, and you can really see it that way. So let's put another coat on. Let's put a coat on the other eye. I will say the bristles are a little long. The bristles are a little long on one side for my liking. All right, there we go. There is one coat. So I'm going to apply 2 more coats in BRB. I have 3 coats of mascara on. And now as you can see, I did mess up a little bit, but I am not going to touch it until the mascara dries, and then I will show you how I fix getting mascara on my upper lash line. All right, now it's time for foundation. So I'm going to use 2 skin tints. The one from WYN Beauty, the Featuring You hydrating skin tint, and this is in the shade 315 Curiosity. But I'm also going to put down first the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint, and this is in the shade 12 Tan Cool. This is a mineral broad spectrum SPF 50 skin tint. So I'm going to put this on first, and I'm just going to rub it in with my fingers, and then I'm going to put this on over top with a brush. Here, let's use my It Cosmetics limited edition star brush for this. And I'm going to finish my, I'll do my inner corner and then possibly a little shimmer on the brow bone highlight after my face is done. When I go in and do my highlighter, that's when I do that step now. So I'm going to shake this up, and I'm just going to squeeze it right on the face. So I got the first shade, well, I gotta be careful because it's runny. I got one shade Tan 11. I'll show it to you right here. I got Tan Warm shade 11 from my Ipsy, and I just did not, it was a little bit too light. So I went to Ulta and I picked up Tan Cool, and I feel like this is a better, it's a little bit darker. I probably could put Tan Warm over it, but I don't want to use Tan Warm. So I'm just going to go and rub it in with my fingers like so. And then wipe off the hands. Of course, I always have makeup wipes on standby. What do I have here? I'm going to wash my hands too, of course, but okay, so that's that. Here's the wipes that I have down here. I get these from Ross. Whatever wipes they have on hand is fine with me. All right, we're gonna shake this up. This is a little bit lighter. Let's pump it right on the brush. Oh wait, I don't like that pump right there. Hold on. That pump had a little yuckiness on it. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. One pump. Now see what happens when I mix this in with that other shade. You can see the e.l.f. skin tint was very like red. It had some redness in it. But now that I am mixing in the shade Curiosity, it's toning down that redness. I'm going to put a little bit more on my brush because I want a little, just a little bit. I just want a hair more coverage. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put some here, and then again on the forehead. I always blend into my hairline as well. And I really, I've used the WYN skin tint multiple times, and the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I know e.l.f. is not everybody's favorite brand right now because of all the controversy that they're going through, but listen, I have so many products from e.l.f. in my collection. I could do a full face of e.l.f. 15 times over, and I'm not letting these products go to waste. Now, will I be buying from the brand with all the controversy that's going on right now? No, but it's not going to stop me from using what I have, okay? Yeah, so the complexion products are not, they're not a first time review. I've used these several times, so yeah. It's looking really nice and hydrated and glowy, and I will tone it down with the powder that I'm going to use. So for concealer, we're going to use the WYN Beauty concealers. I have 2 shades. Nothing to, ooh, what is that? Oh my God, that is so, nothing to see concealer. Y'all, look at how tiny that writing is. How are you supposed to be able to see that? Nothing to see concealer. I have the shade Fulfill and Believe. Fulfill is the deeper one. This is the lighter one. So what I do is I go in with the deeper shade first. And I'm just going to go in right here, here on the chin, and then a little here and here. And I'm also going to put some here, right? I don't put on 5 pounds of concealer anymore. And then I'm going to take the brightening shade. And the brightening shade is just going to go right here and here. And so I use a fan to kind of set down or let the concealer dry down for just a few seconds. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it in. I think it's dried down enough now where I can blend it out. I start with, I thought it was important with this video, like I said, it is a get ready with me, so I do want you to see me do the blending steps. Try to sit up so you can see what I'm doing. I'm not going to speed any of this up. I'm going to keep it real time. Because I heard my girl Lydia Marie, normally when I film makeup, all the past get ready with me's or makeup tutorials or makeup looks that I've done, I don't talk during those and I speed up the process. But again, I like watching get ready with me's where the person on camera talks through putting on the makeup and just is like chilling, because it really makes, and I love to watch those type of videos like when I'm getting ready like this. You know, of course, not filming, but when I'm just like getting ready at home, I like watching the creator just go through their process of putting on the makeup and talking through it. And so that's why I wanted to do a video like this, even though I'm not necessarily talking about anything super extravagant or important. But yeah, there is that. And then what I like to, another step that I like to do to make it really seamless is take my foundation brush and just go over the edges of where I put concealer. As you can see, I did not put anything in my forehead because I got a 5 head, y'all. And don't nobody need to be highlighting a 5 head, okay? Not me. If you want to highlight your 5 head, do you, boo. But me, personally, I'm not going to do it. All right, time to, let's see. So I want to go in with a cream blush. I do, actually. I have my, wait a minute. Oh, let's do LYS. Let's do LYS. Let's take out these first. So I have 2 shades of my LYS cream down here. I'm going to go with Self Love because that's the more pinky cool tone one. I actually should wait till I powder because this I can actually put over powder. Yeah, so I'm going to wait on that. I'm going to wait on that one. My LYS blushes are the only cream blushes that I have in my collection that I can put over top of powder. But I want a cream bronzer. Let's do LYS. We'll mix these two. I have Strength and Courage. No Limits cream bronzer and Courage. This is in Courage. So I'm just going to do little here. These are so creamy. That one was Courage. This one is Strength. I'm a lot more light-handed with this one. So with this one, I just literally do a little boop boop, a boop boop, and a boop, and a boop. And that's it. Let's take off this headband too. I could take this off now. I only had this on so that I could lay down my edges. Lay down the edges, make them nice and smooth. Listen, never in life will you ever see me. This is the Profusion Buffing Foundation brush, but I use this for cream bronzer. Never in life will you ever see me do the swoop-de-doop edges. I can't. I'm not knocking anybody else that chooses to do it. I just feel like it would look so incredibly juvenile on me. And I just can't. I know I'm like kind of all over the place with what I'm talking about, but like some people can pull it off. Not me. For reference, I am 46 years old. I'm not wearing gel down baby hairs. I'm just not going to do it. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's the only cream product that I'm going to put down. See how nice those are? I'm going to blend those out really nicely. Then again, once again, take the foundation brush. Go over the edges. Seam everything out. Make it nice and seamless. And blend it through. I'm going to take my small sponge and just tap out any creases first. Because now we're going to go in with some powder. So under the eye, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Loose Powder. I used to own this a few years ago in the dark shade. And I felt like it was way too mattifying for like to put all over my face. Plus the shade dark was way too dark. But the translucent shade under the eye is beautiful. And this big joker right here is only like $6. So I'm going to use... Where's my double-sided brush? I have a double-sided brush from Sephora. Here it is. So this end right here of the double-sided brush, this end right here, I'm going to tap into the powder and then tap it off. Tap it off. Very matter-of-factly. And oh, girl. Look at that. Look at this side versus this side. Hunty. Hunty, hunty, hunty. Oh my God. That is gorgeous. Look at that. I'm sorry. That is giving high-end everything. Like, oh my God. Did they reformulate this or something? Because I do not remember this powder being this good the last time I tried it, y'all. But the trick is with this powder, I tried it first. Sorry, I'm getting really loud. I tried it first with a puff. And that's how I normally put on my powder, is with a puff. And I use this Makeup Forever puff, but when you put it on a puff, it applied so unevenly. And so I switched over to a brush. And when I switched over to a brush, specifically this brush right here, like look at the flawless airbrushed application. I can't. I can't. I did, but I can't. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Laura Geller Double Take Baked Versatile Powder Foundation in Tan. And so I like to use a brush like this. And I just go ham sandwich into the powder foundation. And we're going to set the entire face with it. And this powder right here is just so beautiful. It's a powder foundation, so it does give you a little bit more coverage. And also, I like having different shades of different things. So this tan is a little bit lighter, so it's going to balance out the coolness of that e.l.f. tan cool. The redness, it's going to balance out that redness and make for an even, look. Just look at my skin, y'all. Look at that skin. So pretty. Outer bronzer is going to be LYS in Strength. And I'm just going to use this bronzing brush for this powder. See, this is pretty deep, but I usually just kind of go in with a light hand, tap it in, and buff it in like so. So I'm topping my cream bronzer with a powder bronzer so that it will last, even though it's in the afternoon while I'm doing my makeup. So it's not like I'm going to have it on for like 12 hours or anything, but I am going to have my makeup on for like, you know, at least until 9 or 10 o'clock at night, until after I put Donovan down. And then I normally don't use this bronzer. Actually, I'm not going to use this bronzer. Oh man, you know what? I forgot to use this. This is the Pick It Up bronzer, cream bronzer. I should have used this because I'm testing their products. Hello. But you know what? I'm going to use that for my nose. Actually, this is not my first time using this. I actually love this. Like, look at the dip I have in here. I just swatched this. There's a swatch mark in here because I swatched it because I have a cream bronzer swatching video coming out this week. But I'm going to use the powder bronzer for my nose. That's what I use. That's what I use the powder in this for. I just use it for my nose. I don't use it on the face. And I love the way this smells. It smells like baby powder. It's so nice. So I always go in with a lighter bronzer. I use this Anastasia eyeshadow brush, the other side of it. And I use it for my nose. That's all I use these for. So see, we got a nice little nose shape right here. I also use it to contour under my lip. All right, let me get back to these products that are in here. Yeah, blush. I have Flirty Talk, but clearly this is not the right tone for this look. This look is very cool tone, so I need a cool tone blush for this. And I don't know. I also have the Give highlighter in Carrot Country. Yeah, I'm gonna use this highlighter, but I'm not. But for blush, I'm going to still use the LYS. This is their Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush in Self Love. So this is pinky, like a pinky tone. I'm gonna go in with my 101 foundation brush from IT Cosmetics, and I'm gonna put this blush on. It's like, see, this cream right here is a drier formula, so I can wear this. I can put this on over powder, and it doesn't lift up my foundation. Because normally for a cream blush, I would put the cream blush on first, like before I powder. But with these blushes, I don't have to do that. And these are the only cream blushes in my collection that I own where I don't have to do that. Every other cream blush that I have, I always put it on before I powder, not after. They're pigmented. They stay put all day. They dry down to like a demi-matte finish. You could build them up. You could sheer them out. They're stunning, and they're some of my favorite blushes that I own. I know I'm supposed to be concentrating on WYN Beauty, but I gotta talk about my favorites too, don't I? Right? Like, we just chatting. I gotta clean this stuff up. I'll do it off camera, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm a little all over the place. All right, so we have bronzer, we have blush. Now we need highlighter. Let's use the Give. I'm just looking for a highlighting brush. This is my tapered highlighting brush from Luxie. I'm just going to swirl my brush into the lighter shades and put that on. Yes, 2016 highlighter. Listen, I never stopped doing 2016 glam makeup. If I'm gonna spend this much time to put on my makeup, I want you to be able to see that I'm wearing makeup. So I never stopped. I have never been. I'm so sick and tired of the clean girl everything. Clean girl makeup, clean girl this, clean girl that. No. Give me all the full glam. Give me the pigment. Give me the shiny shifty. Give me all of that, okay? Okay, that's cute. That's cute. It's not, actually, it's not like bling, bling, bling to the gods, but it is very nice. Where's that blush brush that I use? I kind of want to just kind of blend those together. Like so. All right, I'm gonna take, sorry about this, y'all, but I'm going to just kind of intensify my liner right here. I like to do this when I'm done with my concealer and powder and all that stuff. I just kind of bring it down a little bit lower because I don't use, one thing that you'll notice when my, during my get ready with me is I don't like putting shadow on my lower lash line. I also don't like, putting mascara on my lower lash line. I don't do it anymore. Okay, so we got a good thing going. Okay, my final step before I do my setting spray, I'm gonna put a little brow mascara on my brows to set them down. Typically, I will go in with a clear, but today I'm going to use this tinted one. And this is in the shade Espresso and it's from Moira. And so I'm just going to finish my brows lightly with this. Because sometimes as I'm doing my makeup, you know, the stuff will get in my brows. And so I find like I have to re-intensify them again. And so when I need to do that, I'll go in with a tinted brow gel. If I like the way that they are, then I'll just go in with a clear brow gel. Okay, that's that. Now we're gonna set the face. So I have this setting spray right here. It's in a different spray bottle. It's in a Dalba spray bottle, but the reason why I have it in here is because I love this sprayer. But the spray that's in here is the Revolution Pro Sport Fix setting spray. So here's how the sprayer looks. Do you see that? Yes, we love. It's, I absolutely love this. I love the sprayer on this. The sprayer on this is so, so good. Where's my fan? Oh, you know what, y'all? I didn't even do inner corner highlight or brown bowl highlight, but that's okay. But I'm gonna do it after this dries. I had to let my daughter in. Where is that highlighter? So I'm gonna take the same highlighter, Check My Glow highlighter in Carrot Country, and I'm gonna take those like this middle shade right there. I'm gonna take that middle shade, I'm gonna pop that in my inner corner and then just drag it here. And then I'm also gonna carry just a touch of it right here in the upper brow bone, just a touch. So I don't know if you can see the difference. It adds just a touch. Sorry if you can hear walking around upstairs. That's my oldest daughter. She just came home from school. So let's put a little right there. There we go. This is the No Fudge Just Smudge brush from MOTD. But I like to use this for inner corner highlight because look at, like inner corner and brow bone, like look at that brush. We love. Okay, so I've got a bunch of new WYN Beauty lip products. Well, this one is not new. This lipstick right here. Let me see. My comfort zone is to just go in with one of the glosses, but so we have this pink shade right here. This is in Amped, Word of Mouth lipstick in Amped. I have 2 glosses and I have 2 featherweight lipsticks. Oh, and I also have lip liners. I have 2 browns and a red. Definitely not going to use the red today. I'm going with one of the browns. Let's see, where's my, I had a makeup wipe up here. Well, first, actually, you know what? Okay, let's do this. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Let's swatch. I'm going to swatch the 2 featherweight lipsticks. Okay, this one is an Ask. This is sepia. This is like a brown. Ooh. Ooh, that one's calling my name, y'all. This one is in Speak. This is a mauve. That's pretty too. I bought the shades that I love. Y'all, their brand, this is the Acceptance Speech Gloss and Trophy. There's some sparkle in here. It doesn't really have that much of a smell. And then the other one I have is Muse. Ooh. Ooh, they are all so pretty. Okay, I think I want to try one of the lipsticks. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the mauve one with one of the brown liners. So I have, these are the Starting Line Perform Peptide Infused Lip Liner. And I have the shades. Where are the shades? Oh, one is in the Perform. The other one is in Overcome. Those are the shades. Let me swatch these for you so you can see what they look like. So that's Perform. That's a good combo right there. I'm probably going to go with that. But I'll swatch the other one too. This is the deeper brown. Oh, that's the wrong side. Ah! Okay, there it is. That's the deeper one. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so that's really nice. Oh, and I have a red one too. I'll swatch the red one, even though it's not an option to wear today, but I'll just like, so you can see. They're so easy to put on. So let's, yeah, this is going to be my lip combo. I'm going to go on with the Perform Lip Liner and the Speak Featherweight Lipstick. So I need to wipe off. When do I need to wipe off? I don't even know how to make a wipe. I need to wipe off swatches and also wipe off the gloss on my lips. So let's do that first. To a towel, sort of blot. Wipe this swatches off. I probably could have done that off camera. All right, let's do the lip liner first. Oh yeah, that's nice. You guys see that? That's nice. I like that. Sorry, y'all. I told you I didn't want to do much editing. I wanted to capture the entire process on camera. Oh, did you guys see that? The tip just broke off. Wow. You know what? That was my fault because I probably had it pushed up too high. That's okay. I'm gonna do a little bit more. I probably had the tip pushed up too high, so it was probably gonna do that eventually. All right, now let's go in with the featherweight lipstick. This is in the shade Speak, which is a mauve color. Oh, that's pretty pigmented. I can tell you right away, I don't like the smell. But I do like the application. And I like how smooth. I like how smooth the lipstick is. but I don't like the smell. I don't know what it is about the smell, but I don't like the smell. But yeah. It is very lightweight, like they said, featherweight. I would definitely agree with that. Let me just kind of blur the lines a little bit more on the edges. It's not like fully matte, but it's also not like a satin. It's like somewhere in the middle, right? But yeah, there we go. That is the finished makeup look for my first ever like minimal edited chill get ready with me. So I hope that you enjoyed watching. I realized I forgot to show you guys how I fix the mascara. So all I do is take the spoolie that I used and I just kind of go in and go over the lash line right here. And then you want to wait until the mascara has fully dried, and then you can just kind of brush it right off. See? No more mascara mistake. All right, that's truly the end of this Get Ready With Me. That is a wrap for this video. I apologize for how chaotic it might have seemed, if it seemed like I was all over the place with what I was talking about. This is my first actual like talk through Get Ready With Me video on my channel. Like I said earlier, I would typically do these live and I'm more comfortable with that. But again, my attendance is just not there for my live, so I have decided not to do those, and I wanted to incorporate this style of video in my channel just to see how it does. So if you like the video and you want to see more content like this, make sure that you are liking the video, sharing it, and all the things. All right, if you are not subscribed yet, if you are new here and you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also make sure you follow me on my other social medias. Gigi Loves Beauty 2 will put that handle right here. I am a little bit more active on Instagram than I am over here. So if you want to keep up with me in between these uploads, make sure that you follow me over there. All right. I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you on the next video. Okay. Bye.